Hey Isaiah,
What's good, bro?
what's strength?
Strength. I mean, to me, it depends on what you're talking about. I mean,
Yeah.
like,
We like to ask like a broad question and then we just fill in the cracks, you know?
to me, like, there's like a certain strength in like not caring what people think about you. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
definitely.
that's strength. You know what I'm saying? But also, there's like strength to be able to adapt and like deal with whatever comes to you. That could be
Definitely.
like.
I feel like I
strength.
have that strength to a T.
Man, I don't know. I don't know if I have really that strength. Is that Don Julio?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't know why I did that. I hate Don Julio.
I like the Don.
Don's cool.
I
I
brought
don't know,
some with
man.
me to Chicago. That was a good time.
And see, that's the thing. In
That was a
Vegas,
good time.
we had Don Julio, and now it's like that one liquor that you have bad memories
Yeah,
associated
you know,
with it.
yeah.
Throwing up on it, like
Mm.
any shit like that, just make you never want to drink it again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, but she mixing
You
it.
gotta have the strength. So this right here, we interrupt this program to bring you
Uh-oh.
Drinking with Nate. I got some cherry limeade Minute Maid. Gonna go in with the Dawn just a tad, cause I like
Just
to
a
layer.
tad.
You know, I like to mix, but I like to layer. So we're gonna do a little Dawn, and then, I got that Mountain Dew Spark, which is a raspberry lemonade. So I figure like a cherry limeade with a raspberry lemonade.
Yeah, this gonna be fire.
One's a juice, one's caffeinated, you know, just so you get the little spark, you get the little taste.
That's Spark, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, that shit's fire.
Is it
I would
so
say
good. So
I think Mountain Dew Voltage is still probably my favorite. but
Voltage goes hard.
Voltage is
The,
hard.
the orange one was okay.
I think I've had the
Man.
orange one like once. don't
I like
remember what it
Baja
tasted.
Blast personally.
Baja
I'm
Blast
not a
is
huge
super good.
Dew head, but like I like it bottled just because Taco Bell Baja Blast is kind of falling off lately.
I see exactly. It's always a difference. Like McDonald's Sprite tastes amazing, but like
Yeah.
bottled Sprite is just like, I don't know.
You know, it's
cool.
like I haven't really done that in a while.
Facts.
Not bottled Sprite.
Oh, we went off on a whole tangent. We supposed to be talking
No,
about
that's
strength.
the beautiful thing about this. And then you top it off with a little more Dawn, and you top it off with a little more of that cherry limeade.
It's fire.
And then you mix, of course.
Oh shit, you for real with this
exactly.
shit. You
We're-
bartender.
Oh yeah. I'm third generation bartender.
Really?
So one of the strongest people I know was my grandmother. And I say was, she's in assisted living right now. She's reaching the end of this cycle we call life. But just from an early age, I was like, oh, my grandmother's a fucking G. You know, we're going to the airport. She's like, damn, did I leave my gun in my purse? I'm like, Granny!
Not playing,
Granny!
man. Boy.
She's been a bar owner
Strap.
for over 40 years in the St. Louis area. And my mom and my aunt worked at the bar. They're twins, which is like sick. You know, you got twin daughter bartenders.
This is dope.
You're making money. Like,
Right.
And yeah, there's me. So 1, 2, 3 generations in the shit.
Wow. That's
In one
interesting.
episode, I talk about my future, and I definitely think my love for food service jobs and like my love for food and drinking and whatnot stems from that being like my family. That was like the family business for the most part. Like I'm a restaurant family. It's kind of
Wow.
nuts, you know.
That's dope.
Like my mom would come home with fucking chicken tenders and fries and fucking mozzarella sticks every night. I was like, oh, this shit is sick, nigga.
Man.
What the fuck? I'm
Eating
eating
good.
good. On the weekend.
Right.
I was like, yeah. Friday, Saturday, I knew I was getting some cheese sticks, bro. You couldn't tell me otherwise.
Cheese sticks go crazy. bro.
We'd be upset when mom didn't bring cheese sticks because I got little brothers and sisters too. And then we just go to the bar and get cheese sticks because it's like, yeah, dude, we just, yeah.
Man, he was.
My grandmother owns
good.
that building. You know?
Yeah.
She owns this house. It's crazy.
Word.
Owns
Yeah.
it. We're just paying fucking house note and shit. Or whatever the fuck.
But yeah, I mean, strength though. I mean, like,
Oh,
I guess
really
it's
good.
just. Yeah, it just really depends on what you think about. Like, what
Pretty
you
much.
consider
There's
strength.
different types of strength, I feel like, you know. Someone can have mental fortitude, somebody can be physically strong.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like I'm emotionally strong to a degree.
And that's a good. That's good that you like that. 'cause
I feel like I can
not
read a
everybody-
room, you know. I feel like I can empathize with somebody
Yeah.
for the most part.
Definitely.
And while my emotions are definitely in a regular state of flux from time to time,
Yeah, it's
I
on.
feel like I can still keep my shit together. For the
That's good, bro, for sure. Like,
It's all about your perspective on life. You know?
Yeah.
I like to think I'm a positive person, or I'm working on becoming a positive
man,
person.
I'm not an optimist or a pessimist. I'm like what's the other one? Realist. Like, I
Realist,
just,
yeah.
it's just like,
Which I feel like with realism, there's a certain level of negativity, only because that seems to be the reality of our situation.
yeah. Exactly.
Whereas I'm working on stop being a realist and become a delusionist. Cause
Delusionist. What's
yeah,
that?
I really
That's
just
enlightening.
want the world to be a happy place where we all hold hands and paint rainbows and fucking kick it, you know?
I feel that though.
We're just not there yet. So it's like, okay, that's not the reality of the situation.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna act like it is until it is. Like,
And that's what you call it delusion.
exactly.
Like,
I just gotta believe, bruh. I just gotta believe.
yeah, man. Shit, life is just. I don't know. Should I go on a rant? Can I
It's
go on
not
a
for the
rant?
weak, bruh. Life is not for the
It's
weak.
definitely not, bro.
Definitely go on
For
a
sure.
rant, bruh. Go off. Talk your shit.
I don't know. If at the same time, it's cool though. Like, I got my friends. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I got my family. It's definitely.
Life is not for the weak, bruh.
Yeah,
You're
it's
not a
just-
weak person. This shit ain't
Hey,
for
I appreciate
everybody.
that. Right.
I would have been gone a long time ago.
Nah.
Like,
If it wasn't for like music and my friends, like just keep me grounded.
pretty
it's
much.
just, I don't know. And at the same time, there's a certain fear when it comes to like the bigger picture, that type of shit. Like,
Personally.
but I don't know. I'm trying to like. I think we had a conversation about this where you
We
ever
did.
get like to a point where you feel stuck,
Yes.
and I feel like I've gotten a bit better over the past couple of days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've just been like thinking about shit and just having conversations with people, which is why I was excited when you offered me this opportunity. So
Definitely, bro.
yeah, it's
Anytime.
just dope.
I'm trying to do a few series. So, like, this is just the start of the empire I'm trying to build. You know?
Hell yeah. What's another part of your empire?
Ooh, so once I do the Hijinks podcast, I want to start doing food for thought, where it's like a short form version of the podcast. Instead of one guest, I maybe do 2 or 3, and then we just chop it up for 30 minutes about whatever's going on in the world, you know, all of our takes on it. I want to do Perfect Bite, which definitely leans into the hijinks of it. Essentially, me and a guest will be recording in my car, and we're going to whatever fast food restaurant, and we both describe our perfect order from that fast food restaurant. You know,
Wow,
we
that's
talk
an
about-
interesting
exactly,
idea,
we
bro.
talk about our favorite memory or our least favorite memory as we're in the drive-thru, and then we just fucking kick it.
That's so interesting. That's not. I've never seen an idea like that before.
I've seen a few, but like this is like just straight up like, okay, what do you get from McDonald's for breakfast? You know,
Mhm.
what do you get for Chick-fil-A for breakfast? And then we just chop it up.
That's dope. Yeah, I don't have really like an empire necessarily that I want to like aspire to do. It's gotten to like 2 different points for me, where like I could either just stay like a kind of straighter route and just have opened my own cleaning business. You know, my parents they had a cleaning business, but it's either that or trying to focus completely on music.
Yeah.
And
Which one of the episodes we did earlier today was time. It definitely comes to time management. Like nobody's saying you can't do both. It's not going to be easy,
yeah, for sure.
but like it's definitely more fun than just doing one or the other. Because
Hell
it's like,
yeah.
well, at the end of the day, I know I have to support myself, but I also have to do what's best for my soul, what's best for my spirit, like what gets me out of bed every day,
Yeah.
which is doing this podcast. So
Yeah, I can tell you, my laptop broke recently.
Ooh,
Had
no.
all my beats on it, all my like files. I can't get any of it back. That was like,
No.
and but the thing is though, like,
yeah, try putting the memory in a different computer.
oh, I took it to Geek Squad and they just straight up said, yeah, the hard drive is fucked up, so I can't get the shit off the hard
That's
drive. You know
why.
what I'm saying? That's where everything is.
God damn.
But like, I can say, having that happen to me, it made me really think about just like how much I appreciate being able to like
Yeah.
do that and like kind of get like my creativity out of my system. You know what I mean? Like,
Pretty much.
and like Yeah, it was just like now I just be sitting at home thinking like, damn, I wish I could make a beat. Like it's just like fuck on some fiend shit. Like,
but like that's just your passion. That's what you really want to do.
yeah, exactly.
And
That's really
you
that's
almost
my
lost
only,
it. So now it's like, okay, now I know what I want after that moment.
Yeah, I got a fucking plan. It's just not the tightest plan.
Yeah.
It's not like not the most thought out thing. I just kind of have a general direction I want to go.
And that's all you really need. I was talking about that with Gabriel the other day, and it's like I still don't necessarily know what I want to do with my life. A few episodes ago, I described what I want to do with my life, but I don't know how I'm going to get there. You know?
Exactly.
And because of that, it's like, okay, I know what direction I need to move in to get there. I don't necessarily know how, but I know as long as I keep moving in this direction, that's going to be a possibility for me.
And another thing I noticed, like, growing up, I realized that, like, whatever path you choose, there is a way to get there. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
It's just, it depends on how much work you're trying to put in. It depends on, like, how focused you are. Like, but if there's, like, let's say my goal, which it is, by the way, is to go to Tokyo.
Yeah.
If that's my goal, then it's like, okay, there's a certain amount of steps.
2024.
That's where you're going?
That's the plan.
Oh, man. Listen, you gotta take a bunch of pictures,
Yeah.
send me that shit.
You got your passport? No,
I do not.
Hop on the strip, bro. Hop on the strip.
For sure.
Y'all heard it here first. We are going to record an episode in Japan.
Oh, that'd be so
2024.
Yeah, it's like
Y'all heard it here first.
Tokyo is fucking. The reason I want to go so bad, it's like growing up, that was such a Japanese culture was like such a big part of my life. Like
It's a beautiful
anime,
aesthetic,
like,
you know.
video games, like all that
I just
shit.
think of Yu Yu Hakusho. It's like, yeah, man.
Right.
Japan back in the day, boy.
That's
Man.
it, man. But like, other than that, it's just like
Got me out here trying to go steady. You know? It's like, yeah, I got us some flowers, you know. Got us
It's
some
just-
flowers.
I gotta like. There's just a certain amount, like I was saying, a certain amount of steps. It's like, okay, so
Yeah.
I gotta get my passport.
Yep.
I gotta, save up the money. How am I gonna get the money? I gotta get the money. You better get another job. It's like, how do you know what I'm saying? It's like,
You gotta
there's
break
just a
it down.
certain, like, road to it. It's just, you gotta figure
And
out
I
what
feel like
it
that's strength, you know?
is. Ooh.
I feel like willpower, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gotta
that was-
have the strength
on
to
me.
bring your vision into fruition, you know? Without
Facts.
strength, you're never going to be able to do it. And I
Yeah.
personally think that comes from mental strength in terms of the discipline to see it through. But also, you just have the strength to, like, really plot it out and stick to that.
Hell yeah.
Which is pretty much just discipline. That was very redundant. But you know what?
Nah, but I see what you said though.
Talking isn't always my strength. I did it again.
Fuck no.
I did it again.
Shit. I was gonna.
That's my strength.
Right. The way you connected that, man.
I'm telling you, bro.
That's what it's about.
I'm an ENFP, bro. I'm a fucking campaigner. I could run for government.
Shit.
They wouldn't let me win, but I
listen, man. I'm like, what is it? 3 or 4 shots in. I got an idea. Why don't you just like interview me? Like, just ask me questions, and then I can just like, you know what I'm saying? I could just get a good like topic going.
pretty much. That's essentially what we do on the show.
Yeah, so just
I
ask
try
me
not to
questions, man.
ask too many questions, but like, what do you think is your strength?
So, I have a strength. I think I am definitely, like, you can say whatever you want about me personally, but like, I think I'm a good person. Like,
Yeah,
legit.
I'd say so.
And maybe to the point where it's like,
This is a solid guy right here, folks.
what'd you say?
I said this is a solid guy right here, folks.
Yeah, like, it's almost to the point where like, I'm maybe a little too nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't particularly like
People take
stand up for myself
kindness
as
for
much as I
weakness,
should.
bro.
Hmm?
People take kindness for weakness.
Hell yeah.
But
Like,
kindness is true strength, I feel. You know?
but that's my strength, I think. I think I'm genuine. You know what I'm saying? like I'm gonna be the same person regardless like who I'm with. I'm not gonna switch up on nobody.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just like, but other than that, I have a bunch of fucking I'm not gonna say a bunch of weaknesses, but like I got a bunch of shit that like I had to focus on and like
Pretty
change.
much. The way I've always put myself is that when God built my character, he gave me straight up basic stats across the board, but the luck stat is just boosted for no reason.
He invested all his points.
I'm telling you, all 10 of my fucking starter base points went to luck. And I'm like, ooh. But you can't be so lucky to the point where you end up unlucky sometimes. It's like, no, there's got to be, you can't always have your way. But that being said, I'm like a lucky motherfucker, man.
I mean, I think most people are really lucky. They just take it for granted. Like, I didn't realize how lucky I am to have such a great group of friends, like, where I can have conversations like this, where I can, like, just say how I feel. Like, it's just certain stuff like that where it's like you really are lucky when you think about it. Like, even being here is kind of, I mean, it depends on how you look at it.
The best attitude is gratitude. And that's
facts.
Real.
Like,
that's real.
It's just, I don't know. Like, I think everybody's lucky to an extent. It's just,
I think so. And I've had, like, some would say unlucky times as of late. But
tell me about it, bro.
Yeah, shit. Exactly. Everybody's going through shit. We went through a whole pandemic Lovato.
Yeah, man. It's just, what did you say?
A whole pandemic. Yeah. A whole pandemic Lovato, bro.
Pandemic Lovato.
A whole Panda Express. You know, took up, and it's still going on. That's the crazy part about it.
Shit, but how did we get it? I could go like my personal story with strength. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm trying to think like when's like the strongest point in my life, like where I felt like the strongest. It was either like beginning of 2021 or like when I was in middle school. Because to me, another thing strength is
expand on that.
So, man, I can go. Like,
I mean, definitely go with what you were gonna say, and then we can circle back to it.
So, middle school, to this day, is probably the happiest I've ever been.
Wow.
To be honest with you, I mean, either that or like I said, like 2021. Like, that's probably. But those, other than that, it's probably the happiest I've ever been. I had, friends that like, and they're still around, of course. I'm still friends with most of them, but like, I was just so lucky to be in an environment that wasn't so judgmental and like, accepting as they were. Ooh, excuse me. But that was just, it allowed me, another thing, strength to me, if you ask me like legit what the answer is, strength to me is freedom.
Yes.
Like, that's something I've been striving towards for the longest, is having true freedom. Like, because freedom isn't just like one thing; it's like a bunch of different things. Like,
very true.
You can have like the freedom to speak your mind.
Comes with consequence,
Expand on that.
In terms of like what are you willing to do for your freedom?
Facts. That's
where you need strength to back that shit up.
Man, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it really is. That's what it's come down to for me personally. Is like, I'm just glad you said that. Like, it just boils down for me, what am I willing to let go of?
Yeah.
Because in order to be free, it's always like something that's like keeping you down, like chained, like in a sense, like where it's like you care about this, or there's something like even something financially, like something like that. Like you have a bad job that could be keeping you from being free. Like, there's just so many different like almost like brands of freedom, like where it's like
there's levels
mental
to
freedom,
there's
financial freedom. You can have fucking like freedom with your sexuality. Like, there's so many different things, and I just want to be like it's, I don't connect this to. There's you've seen One Piece before, have you?
I have not. Yeah.
But you've heard of it for sure.
I've definitely heard of it.
Yeah. So Luffy's like main goal in his character is to be the freest man in the world. And that to me is like, that's why he's one of my favorite protagonists, is because like,
I thought he was trying to find the One Piece, bro.
He wants to find the One Piece, but you gotta ask, why does he want the One Piece?
Oh.
He wants to be free. Like, to him, the title of Pirate King is just the freest man on the earth.
Pretty much.
and that's what he's striving for. And that's
Well, like,
that's
you gotta
what
have
speaks to me.
notoriety, wanted posters and shit. He
Hell
wants to
yeah,
be the
it's-
freest man.
Yeah, facts.
I
Like,
might. I've been debating on watching One Piece for a while.
it's
I
long
think
as
I'm
fuck.
gonna have
It's
to.
long as fuck, and I would recommend if you into manga,
I think
read
I'm
the
gonna
manga.
have to, bro.
Read the manga for sure. The anime,
I think I'm gonna.
they'll have
have
scenes.
to.
The pacing is so fucked up.
Damn.
Like 15 minutes of the episode will be a
I just
flashback
know
of the
that
earlier
I
episode.
remember when the time skip happened. I was like, nigga, I'm not finna watch this. I was like, this
Hell
shit
yeah.
long than a bitch.
Right.
Time skip.
That time skip is dope.
That first 300 episodes, that was just prologue, nigga.
Right,
This is the
nah,
real
it's for the
story.
real
You
stuff.
like, what?
Man, and you know what's crazy is One Piece is finally ending.
I'll shoot myself, bro. That's too much. I'll shoot myself. I can watch 3 episodes a day for the next 3 years and still not finish, nigga.
It didn't take me that.
crazy.
It's just like you gotta just listen. When you get into it, I was at work watching that shit. While I got the fucking trash can in one hand, my fucking phone in the other, like watching that shit as I'm cleaning and shit. Like
I might have to fuck with that.
it's good as hell. Just skip
God
the filler.
damn. Just because I want to get into the end, bro. He's promising one of the greatest
Endings
anime
ever.
wars in history. You
He
think I don't
literally
want to
said
get
that.
on that? You
Everybody
don't
wants
think
to
I
get
don't
on
wanna
that.
Like,
Like,
come
I
on,
gotta
bruh.
I'm
Y'all
like-
fuck Attack on Titan was cool. Like, no, I'm trying to
Hell
get
nah.
on it.
He's
I'm watching
in
One
his
Piece.
bag. Bro.
You heard it
Like,
here first today.
On me.
I'm watching One Piece.
Bet. Say no
Fuck.
more. Let me know what you think about it.
That's crazy,
But,
bro.
Yeah,
This nigga got me to watch One Piece.
you got it, bro. You have to. It's a classic.
Yeah.
It's literally a classic.
Yeah. That's
And
wild, bro. It's a classic that didn't end. It's still good. Like,
It's about
that's
to
the
end
thing.
soon. Like,
It's fucking crazy, bro.
you know what I mean?
I wanted to wait till the ending, but I think I'm gonna try to catch up.
I mean, yeah, you
I'm
definitely
gonna
want to
try
catch
to
up and
catch
like be able to watch it or
At
read
least
it as
be
it comes
be
out.
close, you know? Like,
Mhm.
yeah, maybe skip ahead. I'm not gonna lie.
Some people do that.
Starting Euphoria, I'm caught up. Like, I've watched season 1 and 2, but I started on season 1, episode 5,
Damn.
and I did not go back. There's nothing for me back there. I
That's-
didn't go back.
You know something
I
Philip
didn't
told
miss
me?
much.
He told me that like it takes a really good storyteller to be able to make a movie or a TV show where you can jump in at any point because it's like
100%.
that's how good the story is, that you can just figure it out based on how they wrote it.
Pretty
That's
much.
so interesting to me
Because
because I
season
never really thought
5 was
about
the
it like that.
episode they were all at the carnival. And that way you get to see all the characters, kind of see where everybody's at. So it's like,
Mhm.
okay, I missed kind of like the setup, but like I
But
can
you know
identify
already.
everybody.
Right.
It's like, oh, okay, she's this character.
You just
They're
hop
that-
right
yeah,
into it.
I was like, okay, yeah. Nathan's abusive. I was like, all right, I'm with it.
I still
I'm not
haven't
with
seen
it.
Euphoria,
but-
man.
exactly, I'm not with it.
It sounds
but, like,
wild, bro.
No,
Like,
it's solid. It's very solid.
It reminds based off how people described it to me. It reminds me of a movie called Kids. You heard of it?
I think I saw it.
Yeah. So
Were they skaters?
Yes.
Then, yeah,
and
I
it was
think I
like the
watched
most
Kids.
wild
I
fucking
think I
shit ever.
watched
They
Kids.
niggas doing fucking nitrous oxide and shit. Like what high schoolers doing nitrous oxide? If you doing that shit, bro,
If you can find it.
it's,
It was a different time.
they sell it.
It was a different
Shit,
time.
you ever seen that shit at Studio 420? They literally sell it there. Like you can actually just get
Whippets, baby.
Yeah, it's
Whip it.
crazy. Like what the
I
fuck?
ain't never done a whippet. I'm not with it.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
it don't even sound fun. It just sounds
For
like,
preference, we're both black individuals.
Yeah,
We don't-
so of course we
we don't fuck with that. Even though we're from Missouri, we don't fuck with that shit.
facts. Yeah, don't get it
We
twisted.
got too much corn to shuck. So we out here doing whippets.
Let's talk about drug experiences. There we go.
Drug experience.
Like, what's the craziest drug experience you ever had?
Woo! We're talking about some mental strength, boy.
That, yes, there we go. Connect that to.
I don't even want to talk about it because it's traumatic.
Oh, man.
It's like, I'm not going to talk about that.
I could tell you about my shit.
Oh, by all means. Go
Because
for it.
I've had experiences with just weed because I have anxiety. That shit is not a game. Like,
not.
that
not.
shit does not fuck around. Like, you gonna be in a. That's the thing. That's kind of the beauty of weed, though, is that like you can go to like the worst place and you can always come back. Like it's not
Pretty
gonna
much.
mess you up or traumatize you or anything. I mean, it
Oof.
might traumatize you, but like,
Maybe.
yeah, I've just had experience. I remember my first
Weed
like,
affects everybody differently. So.
hell yeah. I remember my first bad high was I was hotboxing with two of my friends, and I remember it was just like I would just be sitting there and I would just zone out, and
Yeah.
I would like like kind of almost snap out and like,
It's not what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, like what the hell was that? And then like, you know how that works, like where your anxiety, it kind of makes things worse. Like the worse, like the higher you get, and it starts like
That's
really.
probably me on psychedelics. It's never been real with weed. Weed, I get like somewhat anxious, but for the most part, I've never had like some crazy shit happen like psychedelics. Like psychedelics, be like,
yeah, well, of course, yeah.
Wow.
It's all a whole term. Man.
Wow.
Bad trip. Like that shit is not a game, bro.
Like,
and we were talking about this before, but like people don't realize how like weed in high doses can legit be psychedelic.
It definitely
like,
can.
That shit
especially
is not
for
a
someone
game.
who has not like had any.
Yeah, your tolerance is fucked up. That was my thing. I didn't realize that like you had to build a tolerance. So my dumb ass is just sitting here. I remember I was trying to practice this vape trick, and I kept like I was trying to do a French inhale, and I literally kept doing it. I was like, oh, what the fuck, I can't get it. And that I just kept getting higher and higher and higher, and not even realizing it. It was like, oh shit, like
Jesus.
The worst part was I remember I was walking to the house, and it was literally like I've had this happen afterwards too, like at other times I smoked, but it wasn't as bad as I had experienced it. But I was walking to my house, and it was like, you ever play a video game where like it's lagging, like you had a bad connection, and it's like
that's pretty much what psychedelics are to me.
Oh my gosh, it doesn't bother me that much anymore,
bro.
But like you gotta understand, like if you're not prepared for that, like if you didn't realize that's something we could do, you're like, oh shit.
People
like,
become NPCs, bro. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy.
Shit is wild, man.
I talked about this on an earlier episode, but I recently went to Chicago for the 4th of July for an anime convention, and I did shrooms both days. And it was one of the most like, my life pretty much came full circle that weekend.
Wow. Like, I mean, that's the one thing I always hear about psychedelics.
Like, it pretty much came completely full circle.
That's
so
interesting.
I'm not going to name her name, but I went to a convention, my first convention back when we went to high school. And yeah, that first day, like that's why I love conventions, just because of the time I spent with her that day. This is my first convention. Cons are usually like 3 days. This was like a 1 day.
Okay.
But like just kicking it, I was like, yo, I kind of fucking love this shit. Everybody's a nerd. We're all talking about anime and shit.
She's such a good environment, bro.
Like I was like, yo, it's such a great environment.
There's such a like,
and she was there this particular weekend, and yeah, my mind was just blown. I pretty much fell in love with cons again.
Man, it's just I feel like I want to experience something like that, but at the same time, it just sounds almost like a nightmare.
Oh, it was too much.
Yeah,
sometimes I was just like, whoa.
It sounds like such an interesting experience. It's just
my friend Chris got really fucked up, like throwing up and shit. Like, but he threw everything up, so the next morning, no hangover, no nothing. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Where was this Chris last night? You know, you're just like, damn, bro.
Shit. Yeah, I'll definitely need to.
We were with these Asian girls, bro. It was not good. It was not good.
I had to go to one of these conventions, man.
It was a good time, but it was not good.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But
woo! I'm trying, like, hey, I feel like I'm strong because of the trauma in my life, man. I feel like just the amount of shit I've been able to overcome.
Yeah, like once you come on the other side of it and you're still there,
and I'm not dead.
Yeah, it's like, all right, like you stronger.
Maybe a little dead inside, but I'm not.
All right, I'm damn. It's like it definitely affected me. But
yeah, definitely affected me.
Yeah,
even that weekend alone, I was just like, damn, bro.
Facts.
I might have blew my chance of happiness in life.
Yeah,
I'm trying to be married, bro. I'm trying to find the strength in my life to be married. And that dynamic of a relationship, because like men are often, I don't know. Men are supposed to be strong, but we're also supposed to be vulnerable.
We're supposed to,
which can
like
be
an
a sign
unreasonable
of
amount of strength.
Yeah,
like,
it's very weird. I really don't know.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that recently, actually, where it's like, I feel like a lot of my issues comes from like my ego as a man. It's like you feel like you have a certain responsibility and a certain like expectation to be a certain way, and it's kind of fucked up, but like.
Yeah.
I mean, I realized the other day, it's like, that's not true. Like, you don't have to be anything you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool to be vulnerable.
Which the craziest thing, if we're talking about like alpha male and Chad and beta male and shit and fucking alpha women and hot girl shit, you know what I'm saying? If we're really talking about that, I know for a fact I'm going to do everything in my power to provide for my family. But at the end of the day, if one of these alpha girl boss caller daddy women want to get with me, it's like, I'll watch them kids. You know what I'm saying? I will be at home with my children. I'm not tripping off of that at all.
I feel that, man. Hey.
Part of me wanted to do a social experiment, and not even a social experiment, but just like raise my kid a certain way. Like, what if you raise your kid to call dad mom and mom dad?
Oh wow!
You know, like all these kids, all of the kids in school are talking about my dad. And it's like, bro, my mom could whoop all y'all dads.
Hey, wait, hold on. What are you saying?
You're like, my mom, bro, my mom could whoop. My dad could whoop all y'all moms' asses. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like, that'd be interesting, bro.
That would be hella interesting.
That'd be interesting. They're just words.
Right.
Like, yeah.
You can switch the meters. Don't mean nothing.
My mom takes boxing classes and drops me off at school. You know? My dad cooks for me and fucking braids my hair. You know?
Yeah,
it's like just words, bro.
Like you getting your hair braided. It's like, thanks, Dad.
Yes, like, bro. Like, that's real strength to me. It's like, yeah, bro. These are just fucking words. I'll be a mom. I'm not tripping off of that. I'm not tripping off that shit.
That's definitely strength.
Yes, bro.
I mean,
just interesting stuff. It's just a thought I had. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely like strength could be.
Flip the script on them, bro. Flip the fucking script on them.
Right, like strength could definitely be like a position of power, like not just like
I think it is power.
Like, yeah, you know? Like. Strength could be like the president of the United States. Like that's, you could say that's
which he has so much.
Yeah.
Do you think we have a strong president right now?
I don't pay attention to that.
It is currently Sunday, July 24th, third episode this day. But our president is Joe Byron, and I don't know if he's the strongest president we've had. He's fallen off a bike. Just
I did see that.
Just standing there. He didn't fall off the bike while he was riding it. He was at a full stop and fell.
That's just terrible for a president.
It's like, well, he caught COVID recently.
Right? Doesn't his son like do crack or something?
Oh yeah, Hunter Biden does crack.
What a world, man.
I'd party with that guy, man. Hey. Hunter Biden probably gets down. I fuck with that.
That's just crazy.
The politician we need, bro. just keep it a buck with me, son. I know we're fucked. I guess we're all doing drugs, Shit.
Nah, you gotta get me hip, man. You gotta get me hip on like what's going on, because I really don't.
The world around us, bro. I tap in a little bit. There's certain sources of news because we're all in our own echo chambers, but like I watch a little bit of Fox News just to hear what they're saying, and for the most part, they're saying the same thing we are, except they're trying to, I don't want to say they're racist, but they definitely paint it as like, you straight white America, you're being attacked. And it's kind of like, no, black people are being attacked too.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you just told them that, like Fox News is trying to, what every media company is trying to do, and it's divide us. And it's like, no, if y'all at least acknowledge that black people were going through the same fucking thing.
Exactly. Like,
to the point where we can all be on the same page, but they don't want that. They don't want us to all be working together and toppling this fucking system, bro.
See, that kind of reminds me of like...
Our true strength is unity.
Ooh.
And there's so much out here trying to divide us from that I don't think we'll ever realize our true strength.
That's like strength on like a... Like if we're all like one, that sounds really fucking deep.
Bro.
But like if that's like strength in like a more general
There's
term,
strength
like,
in numbers.
Exactly. Like
That's real.
But what do you think? So let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you have a lot of freedom that I feel like I don't have, and that's kind of like, you know, I feel like you like have a strength in that to be free like that. What do you think is like the path to like true freedom, like
The path to true freedom,
and thus like
because it comes at a cost. It definitely comes at a cost. I feel like I know what you're talking about in terms of my freedom, but that comes with the cost, as in, we talked about this earlier. I've definitely stopped myself from creating meaningful relationships in my life. Like, I always maintain a certain distance, which is fucked up because, like, there are definitely times where people are reaching out to me, and then there are times where they're closed off to the point where it's like, oh, fuck, I might have fucked that up. But, like, who am I?
Do you think you have, like, trust issues?
Oh, definitely. I got abandonment issues.
See, I got trust issues like a motherfucker, and I didn't even realize it until a couple of days ago. Like,
oh, I've known for a while. The problem is I'm not working towards fixing them. I am, but like I'm not taking meaningful leaps and bounds, bro.
That's my thing. Like, I had a conversation with a friend, and they kind of told me the same. It's kind of like I've done a lot of thinking. I'm not doing a lot of acting, and that's like, you know what I'm saying? It's part of what's keeping me held back, I think.
Pretty much.
And it's just something I got to work on. Like, I just don't know exactly, like, you know, we talked earlier about, like, how there's, like, certain paths to certain, like, goals that you have. Like, I just don't know what the path is for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's, like, part of the issue. It's just something that I have to figure out, I guess. But
I feel like I have the strength to talk about this instance, this particular situation that I'm in right now.
Okay.
And I think I'm just going to air myself out now because
Go ahead.
I always incriminate myself on this show. I always end up talking about some shit that I don't want to talk about, but because this is my life and journal entries in it. So I'm talking to this girl, or I was talking to this girl, currently, right now. I'm not going to name her name, but we were talking about Stranger Things. And she posted like this bikini pic. I was like, damn, she is bad as fuck. Like, I was like, yo. I kind of, so I asked her out. But maybe I was like closed off or whatever. And we hung out like a couple times. But I definitely, because I've been neglected, I just have this pretense that the world in general is just used to what I've been used to. So there have been 2 instances where I haven't communicated with this girl for like days, days on end, to the point where it's like, damn, did I fuck this up by not communicating?
Well, I mean, listen, I think from my perspective, if you're with really true friends, I feel like that shouldn't, because I always feel like communication in relationships, not just romantic relationships,
Which
but like,
this is a romantic relationship.
Yeah.
And she's a friend of a friend of a friend.
Okay. Well,
so
in that case,
like,
it's definitely
met her in April. Yeah. It's like, I think I fucked up.
It's definitely there, but I feel like, especially in like romantic relationships, communication seems so important.
And I'm at a point where I don't need constant communication, but I do need effective communication.
Exactly.
We don't got to talk all the time, but when we do talk, it's got to be meaningful, and we got to be working towards something.
You got to be able to tell people how you feel. Like, that's no bullshit, no nothing. Just like, how do you feel? Like, what's your issue?
That's a strength right there, bro.
Exactly. It's a strength that people, like, I feel like I don't appreciate as much, like, as I should. But, like, because I just feel like, to me, it's like, I'm always going to tell you exactly how I feel. Like, it's because there's no point in me lying. It's just going to make you think something that's not true. And then we're going to be more fucked up. So it's like, you got to be able to tell people exactly how you feel. But at the same time, like you said, it's definitely a strength. Because, like, being vulnerable like that and being able to, like,
especially as men, it's like,
hell yeah.
I don't think it's weak to talk about your feelings. But at the end of the day, I don't think anybody really gives a fuck.
Yeah, it feels weak to me.
I personally don't. I don't think it even feels weak.
For me, like, I have an issue.
But
like,
I have abandonment issues. So it's like, oh, you're gonna leave regardless, you know. So it's not so much of a strength position, but it definitely comes from oh fuck, I don't think you're going to even give a fuck what I have to say, so I might as well say it, or I won't say it, because it's like you're not gonna give a fuck either way.
Let me tell you something. So, I'm not a therapist by any means, but
yeah.
As somebody who's been to therapy,
oh, fuck your shit, bro.
As somebody who's been to therapy a bunch of times, I can tell you that like, it's for one, it's good that you're at that place where you understand what's happening. Like self-awareness is so fucking important, and people don't realize it. Like,
but I feel like I'm too self-aware, you know.
How so?
I'm self-aware to the point where I like won't do things because either I'm scared of my own greatness or because I'm scared of how people will react to my true feelings, you know?
I feel that second one for sure, because like, it's always like, I always feel like I'm wearing a mask around people.
Yeah.
Which is why I actually have a tattoo where it's like, girl hold the mask.
Society's taught, you know?
Because like,
didn't Brianna do that one?
Yep. It's
yeah.
fucking fire. Shout out to her.
We've been kind of talking about it all day. This is all one day, y'all. 3 episodes in one day.
You see how we connected that?
I'm telling you.
But like
you're going to hear Brianna's, then Phil's, then yours, and you're going to be like, yo.
that. But nah, it's just like, that's to me, that's like my freedom that I'm working towards. Like not having to wear a mask around people. Mm-hmm. Not a fucking COVID mask.
But
to
like, not wear a mask.
Exactly.
Because I feel like to be yourself is true strength, you know? That's
to me is like the ultimate strength.
To put yourself out there.
Because I feel like if you're like, what's the word, genuine to yourself and like just being yourself, I feel like there's so many issues in life that could be solved if you're just like, you know, being vulnerable and being, you know, open and like telling people how you feel, like
pretty much
being who you are. Like that's why I consider that. It's not, I can't say it's the ultimate strength, but like that's like
there's growth in that, and you only grow to become stronger, you know?
Facts. Yeah, that's definitely true. Like I can say it's like, I mean, maybe I can't speak on it because I'm still kind of stuck, but like, I definitely think there's like, it's something that comes with age, you know, something like that where you don't have to wear a mask, because you know old people don't give a fuck, like
definitely not,
because they've been through it.
I'm low-key excited for my 30s just because it's like, oh no, 30s is like, fuck the bullshit.
Facts. Like
I'm cheating on my wife. Which like, no, I'm not endorsing cheating at all, but like a lot of people do it.
This is like I don't know, I just can't, because
30's very much like I might have one kid but I'm making money, like I'm just trying to get it together.
Right, like I just think cheating is whack in general, because it's just like you could always just break up with the person, like you don't have to, but because that's the thing, you're trying to have your cake and eat it too, like you're trying to like, I'm gonna have 2 girls instead of just. You gotta
be strong enough to communicate that desire to your partner.
That's the thing. A lot of people don't have that strength. It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, people would rather lie.
Exactly. And it's like, I don't know. I could never see myself doing something like that. I mean, it's just because, again, it's just about being honest. Like saying, I'm cool on you.
Which isn't about circumstances. For the longest time, I believed that I would not be able to cheat, and I still think that. But like, I completely understand why some people do it.
I mean, I understand too.
That's the worst part about it. It's like
I said, it's just you're trying to have it both. Like you're trying to be able to,
or you're in like an abusive situation, or your needs aren't being met.
For sure.
Or they're cheating too. Like there's just a lot of like toxic shit out there, bro. And I listen to Brett Fayez, so it's like, yeah, bro.
Toxic as hell.
I ain't gonna cheat, but. Yeah. It's fucked up, but it's like,
yeah, man,
damn, Brett.
Like, oh, hold on, check this out. It's like, there's almost a certain strength in being able to cheat on like people, because it's like, hear me out.
You're hurt,
it's like,
you're hurt.
check me out.
I want to know.
It's like, you have it both ways, so it's like you have a certain strength in that. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like it's all about like kind of like power at the end of
It's
the day.
really like
Because you're trying to have
if
it
you're
both.
getting away with it. For
Yeah.
one, if you're getting away with it, it's like, yeah, you have the strength to juggle those two lives. I don't have that strength.
Hell nah. Fuck
I
that.
remember I had a girlfriend that wanted to like date in secret, and I was like, well, that's dumb as fuck. I don't
Right.
I don't have the strength to do that. Like, I did not have the strength to do that. That's why it did not go well. Because it's like, yeah, bro, fuck, I look like lying.
Right. Hell no.
Fuck, I look like lying.
Exactly. This is, I don't know.
And
Like,
if you
it's
grew up
just
like me, you like survived off lying. That's how you got through high school. So it's like, I got to a point where I used to lie about my grades so much up until community college, where I literally photoshopped my grades using Snapchat just so my dad could send it to State Farm so I could get like a good student discount on my insurance.
That's some fun. That's some high tech
And that
shit.
was
boy.
so
You
much shit. That
in the
was
lab.
so much shit, bruh. To the point where I just came clean to my parents. I was like, yo, I'm not the best student. I can't keep doing this shit.
Hell,
I don't even want to
exactly.
be in school right now. And they were like, okay, well, you got to
Yeah,
work. And
I
I
have
had
the
a
same.
job, so I got 2 jobs. And like, that's where I am kind of now. Since I
had
came
the
clean to my
same
parents.
conversation with my parents. Like, I think it's like, bro, I don't. If I'm not motivated to
I
do
wish
this,
I had the strength to do that earlier.
Yeah, facts though. Like, it's like, I mean, again, it's like since you're an adult, I feel like
And
it's
that was a whole pandemic ago, bro. It feels like 6 years since I had that
Right.
conversation.
man. It's just, I don't know. I feel like the reason I had to drop out of school is because, like, on top of me having my own mental issues that I was dealing with,
Yep.
it's like I'm not motivated. I'm not here for a specific reason. So it's like
Pretty much.
there's no reason for me to be here.
Which
Like I'm
for
just wasting
me-
your money. I'm wasting my time. Like,
I was paying with my own money.
oof.
Yeah. So I was legit like not showing up. I had 2 girlfriends that year. My ass was not in class. I was
Of course you weren't.
No, I was with the homies playing Smash Brothers in the cafeteria, bruh.
That was lit.
And I was
though.
like, I do
You know,
not need to go to school.
But like, exactly. It's
You
just
know?
like, what am I doing here? I'm
You
just
know?
wasting time
Just
and
wasting my money. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
Got
that's
my
why
license, got a car, like fucking started working for real.
Yeah, because
They're still at community college. Like I could still just pull up.
Mhm.
Well, this was before pandemic, but man,
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. That's why I had to get out of there. 'Cause
yeah,
it's
I think you
just-
gotta have the strength to know who you are, and then to act on who you want to become. You know?
Wow. Yeah, that's
You have
so
to sit
true.
down
though.
and assess yourself.
Yeah, that's
then
a
once you
strength
do
I
that,
don't think I have, to be honest with
you
you.
know?
But like, there's definitely like strength in being able to just, like you said earlier, like be yourself. Like that's just hard. It's just harder than people would imagine. Like it's not just
Yeah.
like you can just turn it off like a switch. Like and
Pretty
just,
much.
you know, be yourself around anybody. It's like, I don't know. I've been working on it. I've gotten better at it, but like, it's not. I'm still not where I want to be, and like, I don't know. That's just part of, I guess, life is just figuring shit out. But
That's what life is, man. Just
yeah, but I feel
figuring
like I'm
shit
wasting
out.
time though. Like that's the thing. I don't want to keep staying stuck on the same issue like for the rest of my life. I don't want to be 30 still. Like
Pretty much. That's what I'm
thinking
working
about
on.
shit from
I'm
high
really
school,
trying to
like-
like tackle the shit that I need to. So I got to figure out the shit that I need to tackle, which I'm really deep in the process of doing that.
Hell yeah,
That's
that's
why
just,
I'm recording this podcast, bro.
exactly. This shit is so important. Like,
Therapeutic. Great
Facts.
conversations with people in my life, and then like-minded people in my life. Because it's like, no, we're all kind of working towards something.
yeah, we're all dealing with something. It's just, you know, that's why in conversations like this is so important. Like to be able to like, but again, it's like I don't. That's where I tie this back into my trust issues. I don't have the trust for people, like for a lot of people to just have conversations like this. You know what I'm saying? That's just tough. Like to be vulnerable like that and just to really like let people in on your life and like
Yeah.
how you feeling. You know what I mean?
Which I think that's I think that's my strength, but this ties back into what I was talking about earlier in the sense that I don't think people give a fuck. So it's like, well, I'm not doing it for the right reasons necessarily, you know? Like,
yeah, people don't.
I give away information freely because I don't want you to use it against me to hurt me, you know? It's kind of like, oh, well, if everybody knows, what's you telling everybody going to do to me?
They already
if
know.
everybody already know, you know?
Yeah,
but it's also just like, I'm trying to find the strength in just doing it without any ulterior motives, you know? Just coming at it from a pure perspective.
Right, just being open.
You know, just because I wanted you to have that, you know?
Yeah, that's definitely important. Like, but it's like you said, it's definitely tough because, I mean, I just feel like I'm at a point where like my circle of people that I feel like I can have conversations like this with is so small. Like,
yeah,
I don't feel comfortable with people that I probably should feel comfortable with having a conversation because I kind of don't have that, trust issues, man. That's why I realized it's like, fuck, man. Like, I really don't be trusting people. Like,
yeah.
It's just...
Which in some ways that's a good... I feel like we come from two different perspectives because your circle is small and I have a small inner circle, but for the most part, I could go somewhere and know everybody. That's the crazy thing about it. It's like, no, I know like a lot of people. Mm-hmm. And even the people that I don't know, just because of my aura, it's like, no, they want to know me, you know? Like I was tripping shrooms at that anime convention, mm-hmm. and I have a whole Mario, like I have a whole Luigi outfit. I got the overalls, I got a green shirt, I got the hat. I was just wearing the hat. And I could tell you about 8 people were like, yo, Luigi, I don't know. I'm like, I'm just wearing the hat. I got normal shit on. It's not even like... And I'm trying to talk to old girl. I'm over here like, yo, I don't even know these niggas, bro.
Right. But they're
paying respect. I'm like, hey.
You definitely have that aura, bro.
Yeah.
Like, which is, I mean, hey, I feel like that's... I feel like sometimes I wish I had that aura.
It's like it's a strength for sure.
Yeah, but it can also be.
Do you feel like your strengths? We take shit for granted, so it's kind of like, do you feel like your strength can sometimes be your weakness?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Like it really just depends on like.
Because sometimes I really do want to be present in a moment with somebody. But then some external, like that's really what was happening. I was really just trying to like talk to her because I haven't seen her in so long. Mm-hmm. I saw her back in April this year. All of this shit kind of happened this year. But I've known her since junior year of high school. That was probably 2016 because we graduated 2017. So 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's 6 years. I've known this girl for 6 years. So shit really came full circle. But like that was interesting, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's definitely
up, and so many people are acknowledging my existence out of nowhere. I'm like, hey yo, bro. I remember me and her were talking in like a lobby in like a hotel. Like there were 2 seats, so we were sitting there, mm-hmm. and then this group of people came off the elevator. They was like, you want to party? I was like, yo.
That's wild, bro.
And my friend Chris is throwing up in the hotel room. Like, I'm just talking to her before I go back and check on him. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like, fuck, don't tempt me with a good time. Like,
right.
I'm that type of nigga that's like, oh yeah, I'm kind of with the,
Exactly. But listen, man.
I don't do coke, but I do drugs. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, like, I'm very much like, okay, what's the word? But like, no, let me fucking not. And I'm trying to talk to her. I'm trying to, she was reading my palms and shit. I was confused.
Okay.
I was confused, Isaiah. Part of me was in love with this girl at a point in my life, and I have the strength to say that right now on this podcast. So let me just go with it, because there was a point in my life in which I wanted to give her the world, but now I'm at a point in my life where I want to build a world with her.
Wow.
That's a different type of love.
Exactly. I mean...
And she left me on red for like 3 weeks. So it's like, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I see what you're saying, though. It's definitely like... Yeah.
I'm a crazy motherfucker, man. I don't blame her, but fuck. They're going to listen to this podcast and be like, yeah, nah. He's not ready for nothing like that. But like, you know what? Fuck. I'm working on myself, man.
Hell yeah. Like... I don't know. That's just
Let me talk my shit. I'm working on
It's good you
myself.
found somebody like that though, man. Like, not it's just.
I mean, that's just one. That's the worst part about it, bro. There are several. Just because of who I am now, and I have the strength to say this, I've reassessed things in my life. And that trip, that shroom trip had something to do with it. Because it's like, no, for the first time, I'm really like, okay, I want a future.
Mm-hmm.
What do I need to do to ensure that I have the future I want?
Exactly.
You know?
We were just talking about that. Like,
And it's really just building that strength and that discipline to see it through.
exactly. It's just, yeah.
Because I've come to a, like, I want kids, but it's like, oh, in this economy? You know, it's like, oh, you better do whatever the fuck you
That's
got
such a
to
responsibility
do to make that fucking money
man,
and to be present in those kids' lives. Because it's like, no, I want to be. So, just because of post-slavery and like how shit's worked out, thankfully our parents have gotten to a point to where they were able to provide for us.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, at least in my story in particular, my grandmother worked all the time so that my mom could get a great education and work all the time so that I have the privilege to be able to do almost whatever the fuck I want. Like, for the most part, I'm solid right now. But also, it's like, because of her working all the time, I definitely had this feeling of neglect, which isn't even entirely her fault, like, because she was working for me.
You know, it definitely affected you.
But yeah, exactly. It's like, no, I definitely got abandonment issues.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's just,
but it's like, no, like, I want to be at a point where I can both provide for my kids and be present in their lives so that they're just all the better for it.
yeah.
You know?
I think, I was going to tell you something. So, as far as like I said, as somebody who's been to therapy, as somebody who's like really, you know, have my mind fucking broken down. Like, literally, I had this moment, I'll go off on this tangent real quick. I had like a moment with my therapist where she literally broke down my entire life to me and like how it led to me being the way I am. And I was just like,
crazy.
I'm like, man,
that's
like,
kind of how
I'm getting my money's worth.
Yeah,
man. Like, I was like, that's crazy. Like,
I had a similar experience getting my palms read or getting my tarot read, or like, you know.
That's wild. But I say that to say, like, I understand now that your thoughts are so important, and I feel like with you, like I was saying, how it's so important that you know what's going on in your own head and like you are self-aware like that, because now you can realize, like, okay, like what is it about the way I think about stuff? Like, what are like one concept that there is in therapy is like core beliefs, and it's like, what do you believe about the world? What do you believe about yourself? And like, what do you believe about other people? And it's like all that shit really like affects you. And
it's
I feel
that
like
self-talk, yeah.
Exactly. And I feel like you in particular, it's like if you got abandonment issues, I would just think about like, how do you look at the world? Because that seems more like a general like thing to say, like that you have, like you fear abandonment in general. Like, I just think that's something about how you look at the world.
Yeah. Which
you ever thought about it like that?
I definitely have. And the thing is, I think we're going to record an episode about trauma.
Ooh.
And then I can definitely get into why I have, or why I think I have abandonment issues. Because it's like, I know for a fact, just from my life experience, that people, or at least your time with people, can be temporary, you know? Like, I've changed schools 6 times from
that's tough.
Preschool to 12th grade, like graduation high school. I've changed school 6 times. Moved twice, and didn't really have any friends over growing up, and sometimes didn't live in any neighborhoods where I'd have friends. So it's like, yeah, there's definitely...
That's rough, especially like at a younger age.
You
like,
know, it was pretty much just me and my siblings kicking it, which is why I'm so glad that they're my friends. Like,
yeah.
They're literally like 2 of my favorite people.
That's that unconditional love. Like,
straight
you
up.
know, like, there's not much that can really like break that, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just, I'm glad that you understand that though. I'm glad that you're self-aware like that. That's so important. Like,
but I think I get my strength from my family, from my friends, from the people that have stuck around. Because like, we graduated high school 2017. That means we met in like 2013.
Right.
You're definitely one of my oldest friends, you know,
Really?
just because I've known you that long.
Yeah.
My oldest friend to date is probably Alana, because me and her went to middle school the year before.
I didn't know that.
So I knew everybody about the same amount of time, but I knew Alana that year prior. And we definitely were like beefing, but it was like a small class of 10. There were 10 kids in my 8th grade
That's how
class.
my school was.
So me and Alana were always tight, but high school was like, oh yeah, we just know each other, you know? That's
Yeah,
just
exactly.
gang. Exactly.
That's dope.
She had 3 little siblings. I had 2, but like our sisters were in the same grade, and like our brothers kind of. So it's like, yeah, that was one of the friends that was like tight, came around the family because our parents known each other since we were in 8th grade.
Yeah,
You know?
like that's definitely something. That's definitely like a form of strength. Like,
You know?
how you having friends like that, like having people that you know are gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely like something that can make you feel almost powerful. Like,
You
I
know?
feel like when I'm with my friends, I feel like the strongest because
Yeah,
like
there's strength in numbers, bro.
Exactly.
I mean,
It's like,
literally, when it
I
comes
know I'm
down
with-
to how many bodies there is, when it comes down to the energy y'all feel when y'all are together, like it's
Yeah.
always a good time with the homies. So
it's like, yeah, exactly, bro. It's literally that. Like, it's
There's power in
crazy
that.
how like free I feel around them because I know they know me. I know
Mhm.
that they've seen me at my core. Like, they've seen me like when I was at lower points, when I was at higher points, when I just being myself. Like,
they're
it's
there
just
for refuge, they're there for counsel, they're
right.
there to.
So it's like it's
It's
just
a beautiful thing.
exactly.
There's
It's
true
dope.
strength in unity. All
Yeah.
right. Well,
It's
I'm
just-
gonna land this bird, but Isaiah, thank you for being on the podcast, bro. Right now, this is
Hey.
your time. You can plug anything you got going on. Tell the people who you are.
Man, my name is Isaiah Stevens. I am a music producer. That is the thing that I have to plug today. My name is Sleeping Prince. You can find me on YouTube. My laptop is broken right now, so it's definitely not going to be any content coming soon. But you can look at my older
We're
stuff.
gonna launch a GoFundMe, maybe.
All right,
possibly,
hey, you know, hey, listen, I was
Help
thinking
the
about
boy.
it. You know what I'm saying? If
This is
anybody wanna help
probably
me out.
episode number 6. So, like, by the time this comes out, it's like, yeah, we gonna have some listeners, man.
Right.
Fuck with the kids, shit.
Like, yeah, and I make beats, bro. I think I have. Listen, I'm not a super pretentious or like what's the word?
No,
What's a
you're
better
a
word?
very down to earth man.
Yeah, I
bro.
think I'm very down to earth, but
100p.
I would say this. I think I am like in St. Louis. I feel like I'm really good at what I do,
Yeah.
and I think
Which we need more people in St. Louis. Like, we got to put on for our city, bro.
facts.
Because, like, whatever media I've watched, whatever show, like movie, music, it always comes back to St. Louis, bro. I think we live in the center of the universe.
Yeah, it's
Personally.
like
And everybody feels that way about their small town, but, like, no, this shit's different.
on me. It's
Our
definitely
pizza is
different.
flat. This shit is different, bro. This shit is different. Our baseball team always been good.
Right.
Y'all know about the Cardinals. Stop playing. Like, no,
Oh, me.
y'all know about the
You know
Blues.
what's
Stop
happening.
playing.
Oh,
Come
me.
on, bro.
Like, it's St. Louis, man.
I'm telling you, we're just born, bred different. It's different.
And I'm gonna just say this real quick. I just feel like my friend group, we're so talented because I feel like we give a fuck. Like, we give a fuck about the content. We give a fuck about like what we're doing. Like, there's like it's an art form, and like we actually are
much.
passionate about it.
Which
And
that's how I feel about
myself.
Gen Z, bro. I feel like we're gonna be the ones to at least start the change. At least.
Facts.
I feel
It's
like we're gonna
definitely
get
gonna-
on the same page. There's some of these young conservatives, some of these young like, nah, I want to unite everybody. So it's like, nah,
Facts.
we one podcast at a time. We working on that shit.
me.
You know.
But yeah, man. Sleeping Prince, YouTube. You can check me out there. If you ever want to contact me for beats, Sleeping Prince is asleep. Yes, I know it's redundant, but Sleeping Prince is asleep at gmail.com.
Fuck with them, bro.
Fucking
There's a lot of
muffling on
bugs
these
in the
shit.
garage. It's still around. Yeah. All right, we gonna close
Cut
out
that
this
part
bitch,
out because I
bro.
think I definitely hit the microphone.
We gonna cut that part out. Y'all be easy.